to thank all of you for being here, and Wolf and I have a few, words for comments. So, Wolf, please.
Right, welcome everyone, and this is, I think, one of the really first bigger alumni receptions that we've organized, because you know that part of our theory of social change was always that we're taking students and then putting them into leadership positions and producing leaders down the line. In politics, in think tanks, in academia, in journalism, in art, you name it.
The human capital is here, and the people are here. People doing things in Spain, people doing things in Ukraine, people doing things in Africa. So in Colombia, we're having a small forum where 15 alumni working on economic development. We are coming together, we are proposing new policies, and we are setting our own agenda. Because what's the problem? That the authoritarians, they have their agenda. So to win, we have to work together.
And I think there are very few organizations that have the potential to do this. And Students for Liberty is one of them. And I'm so glad to see all of you, because you are the proof that's in the pudding.
En América Latina, una persona que su abuelo vivió así, su padre vivió así, los chamitos están naciendo y viven así. Ellos no tienen concepción de movilidad social. Ellos no entienden ni que un mejor futuro es posible.
¿Cómo se logra movilidad social? A través de la educación y a través del fortalecimiento del desarrollo empresarial. No hay otra forma. En la pobreza tú no tienes las capacidades para garantizar condiciones de vida para la gente, dignificar esas condiciones de vida.
This is the reality. Is that as long as we don't have economic prosperity, inclusive growth in Latin America, there will always be people who vote for socialist politicians.
De una u otra forma, la indiferencia ha conllevado a que se reafirme una mentalidad de pobreza. Lo que me demore, estoy saliendo de la perimetral. Usted sabe que el tráfico a veces es un poquito difícil, pero lo que me demore.
Bueno, pues, está bien.
Bueno, listo.
Cualquier cosa me llama.
Listo, sí señor. Listo, mil gracias. Bueno. Y eso es lo que tenemos que comenzar a construir, no solamente en las herramientas, digamos, básicas que debe disponer la institucionalidad, sino en la mente de la gente. O sea, que la gente sienta que es posible, que hay capacidades, que hay habilidades, que si las desarrollan de manera responsable, pues ellos van a tener oportunidad de un escenario diferente.
Estás consciente de que es tu futuro, y este es tu futuro, y las cosas nunca van a cambiar. Y ese es el primer chip mental que uno tiene que cambiar, ¿no?
De acuerdo.
Porque ante todo las personas tienen que creérselo que pueden salir de adelante.
Las calles de Cartagena, aquella historia vivió. Cuando aquí
llegaban esos veleros africanos en cadena, llegaba a mi tierra, el hábito perpetua. Ay,
No,
me ganó los testigos.
Historiador, cantante, guía turístico, taxista, no, vale.
No.
Una persona polivalente, pues, como dice.
que lo diga Salomé. Búscatele. Chaco, 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 chaco.
The idea of this seminar is that we discuss not only the principles, because I think most of us can agree on the principles, but beyond that, what I want us is to discuss ways to implement those principles, to really operational policies, because I think that's the question. Yesterday, with Lena, we went through a very difficult neighborhood here in Cartagena. I did it because I wanted to show if we believe in property rights, then how we're going to actually secure property rights in places where there is no police, when there is no access to courts, where there is no really any formal institutions.
15 of us are meeting to discuss economic development all around the world. And being Eastern European and growing up just after the fall of communism, this is very much a topic that's close to my heart.
And beyond that, I want to encourage all of you to use these days to talk to each other about your own projects, initiatives, and ideas.
I'm Magno Cal. I'm the executive director of Libres in Brazil. We do some work with politicians, with civil society, with the media to popularize classical liberal ideas and solutions for public policy.
Hi, my name is Adam Bartha. I'm the director of Epicenter, a network of free market think tanks from 10 different European countries.
In an SFL conference, I became aware of the Free Market Institute at Texas Tech, where now I work. My name is João Pedro Bastos, or JP. I joined SFL almost 10 years ago when I was in my first year of undergrad.
I'm Dora Bizaria and I'm an economist. I got to know SFL as a student of economics in university in Brazil, and I got involved with activism on how to promote economical ideas for free markets and freedom in general.
We're here today in Cartagena to discuss political economy of institutions, of policies for development, and hoping to bring people together from many countries and come up with possible solutions for development problems and other issues that really activate our communities.
I'm Mr. Dungal from Nepal. I work as an economist at A2F Consulting based in Rockville, Maryland.
What I like the most about Alumni for Liberty, they're aiming to give roots to the concept of freedom and liberty, not just in Latin America, but in other places in the world, sharing experiences and empowering young voices in order to those roots to become deepened.
I'm mostly excited about exploring the institutional design, how it is set up and how the policies are implemented at the local level in the most parts of the world, especially in Latin America and Asia.
You want a mortgage of £500,000 to buy a house. The bank enters those numbers into a computer. £500,000 of new money is created. You then, of course, spend the next 30 years of your life working 5 or 6 days a week, paying interest on this money that the bank simply created out of nothing.
Here we have members of parliament, we have people who are running for Congress, running for mayor, people who work in think tanks and academia in their own countries.
Keith Jakey, professor of economics at a place called Florida Atlantic University. My area of research is political economy.
I run the Cobden Centre, a think tank in Britain.
I'm a founder of the first free market libertarian think tank in my country called Multi, and founder of SFL Movement in my country.
The Cobden Centre, we've done quite a lot of seminars on these topics, including at the Bank of England, at the OECD headquarters, and in the European Parliament, among other institutions.
Yesterday, we started the seminar about the economic development in Latin America countries, and we started a discussion about the importance of the institutions towards the economy in general.
I'm an MP currently and the chief of Committee for Economic Affairs.
And today, we're talking about the importance of these things in Latin American countries.
Great Mexican intellectual Octavio Paz said once that freedom, in this case liberty, doesn't need wings in Latin America. Instead, it needs roots.
Yo sí creo que es muy importante dignificar el ejercicio de lo político, entendiendo que no solo basta con buenas intenciones, sino que tenemos que hacer que las cosas pasen. Claro. Y las cosas pasan cuando hay trabajo detrás de eso.
Good, thanks man.
Thank you very much, Jorge. You've done a brilliant job organising this event over the last few days. And I can honestly say, nowhere else in the world I would have rather been than here in Cartagena. So it's been a brilliant set of seminars.
We're gonna end up here with a book that will reach more and more people who are not able to be here, but we also want to include them in this discussion. Is that good enough?